Okay, so you know what? I think I've come up with a really cool idea. So I grabbed a traveler's notebook. I get all of my notebooks from Beth from Rock Your Notebook. I love them. And I'm actually gonna combine. So I've got the story of Jackson at 5 months, along with this photo of him from 5 months. And I probably have a couple photo stories from each one of his months. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's going to work perfectly. So I am going to do a spread per month for his first year of life. Okay, so that being said, we'll have this be his opening introduction. So then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. So let's go ahead, and what I will do is I really want to tell this particular story with this month, because he was 5 months old when this happened. So I'm gonna just slide these off. Hopefully they all come off as easily as that did. I've got my kids home. They're always home, but they're in the other room, so a little bit of noise is gonna happen here. Let's see how these work here. Okay, what if I can just cut this, I think, because I don't need the whole lemon strip anyways. So if I go ahead and just go like this, and so I'd love to know in the comments, are you all being like, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. Or do you think this is kind of cool? I'd love to know what you think, because everyone does stuff like this a little bit differently. Some people will not re-scrap anything. They're like, once it's done, it's done. I don't have time for that. And I completely understand your thinking about that. And I agree. It's a lot of time for something that you've already done. So definitely don't have to do it again. Completely understand that. However, I like to do it. If I'm not super happy with something, I really want to go ahead and just make it work for me. So I have got my story, I just have to write that all out. Now look at this. Look at this pattern paper that I somehow decided not to use because I wanted to tell the story on the other side. That's just insane to me. So let's have a little look. I have no idea what prompted me to do that. That's just crazy. Okay, so we want to use this photo because it's actually of him at 5 months. The tissue paper probably isn't going to stay up with what I want, but that's okay. There we go. No worries there. Okay, so we want to use this photo. I could probably trim this in a little. That wouldn't be a big deal. And then look at these stars. Are they salvageable at all? I'm gonna salvage what I can from these, and then we can go ahead and start building the, oh, they are. Okay, so I'm gonna take my time to do these. That is one thing about when I first started scrapping, I did not use very good adhesive. So look at how easily everything just pulls off. I'm pretty sure I originally did this layout as a Spiegel Mom Scraps layout, which is kind of fun looking back. And I want this 5 months because that tells us how old he is. 5 months in the lemon story. And then I can condense my journaling a little bit because we already know he's 5 months, because it'll be within the 5 months of that Traveler's Notebook story. So love it. I enjoy this. Now I need to see where I'm at in time. I don't want to make these too long, right? Because they get a little like, what are you doing? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to finish taking this apart and I'll come back live to put a little bit of this together. I'll try to get the journaling done already and I'll share the story. And then I'll do my finishing touches with you to wrap it all up. My kids are getting crazy loud and Barrett's about to wake up. So I think that'll be a good plan. So I'll come back with the journaling and we'll figure out where the rest of everything should go. Okay, let's see if I can wrap up this little lunch date with you before my kids get too much louder. As I was writing out my journaling, I realized that the photo actually needs to be in his 8-month section, not his 5-month section, because it does talk about 5 months, but the actual story is when he was 8 months old and he tasted it. So he didn't have his taste buds in at 5 months, so he would love to eat the lemon, and that's what that talks about. But at 8 months, we went out for lunch with my parents, and he tasted one. It took like, a second. And that sour face that kids make, oh my God, it was so funny. Anyway, so I obviously didn't get a photo of him making the face, but that's okay. What I think I might do is go ahead and leave this photo and just make a little flip book. So I've done this before. I just use a little bit of washi at the back, and then I'll have something on the inside of it and then another photo of him at 8 months on the top of it. So we're gonna use that as a photo mat there. And I think I've made it just enough. I used just a little bit of the paper from his 5-month layout that I had created. I cut just a little bit of that there. I like the little messy stitch there. I'm gonna use that as just a little border right there like that. I grabbed a little bit of the lemon paper. So again, you're kind of reiterating the fact that it's about lemons. I think the color kind of says it as well. And then I thought I would just put the title over here. So, oh, they're already getting, and let's see here, STORY. Oh, sorry. I think it's the weather. They're just squabbling like crazy. So let me go find out. Okay, and then I just thought I would go ahead and use some of the stars that I had taken off and just put some down here so there's a bit of interest. Like that. And then I thought maybe I could have one here with his little letter J. Or I could do that up here. I think that competes. Maybe I won't. I think I'll keep it here. And there's also this if I wanted to use the colors to just kind of reiterate what's happening there with the lemon. One lemon I think is enough. I don't think I need to add more than the pattern paper and the actual lemon. And there is a bit of empty space here, but it's okay resting. I don't mind it. I did bring in this. Not sure where to place it though. I think I'll let it be and not put that in. And I think I'll leave everything else out. So there you have it. Like I said, I will get in a new photo of him at actually 8 months to finish telling the story, but that works well. So I took 2 layouts and condensed them into one, which just makes me happy. And now I've got a whole new project started of doing a traveler's notebook about Jackson's first year. So I love that. I really hope you enjoyed my first episode. Like I said, they're all gonna be a little bit different. Some of them aren't gonna have any type of like actual scrapbooking layouts at all. Some of it might be going through some stuff. I haven't quite decided, but yeah, twice a month. So I'll see you towards the end of the month and we'll have another lunch date. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.